Cancer, welcome back. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is your weekly read. We are using the Modern Witch Tarot for this read, and we're going to be doing a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising placements. If you know your Moon and Rising, you may want to watch the videos for those, maybe Cancer is your Moon or Rising, and you can watch your Sun sign as well. It's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for all of you. If it's not your energy I'm picking up on, pardon me, don't try to force the fit. Sometimes, I can't read for everyone every week. I just read what I tune into, and there are lots of excellent readers on YouTube, so maybe one of them is picking up your energies if I don't. Alright. That's interesting. 3 reversals to start out here. That's not good or bad, by the way. Just see what we have here. Oh. Alright. One more card. We'll also pull a card from a new deck I got over the weekend. And we'll pull an oracle card at the end. One more card for Cancer. Yeah, I sometimes get comments, feedback, where folks are saying, negative things, or they're unhappy about the reading, but it's not mine. I just kind of read what the cards tell me, and I do want to say, if it doesn't sound like it's your life at all, it probably isn't. It's probably someone else's energies, and I don't want people to get upset thinking that I'm, completely off base, and this energy, this reading has nothing to do with me, and yeah, because it's probably not your reading. That's all. All right, Cancer, let's see. So the Magician in reverse. What's going on with you this week? This is it's not a bad energy. It's just you're a little not in touch with reality right now. You may be feeling a little ungrounded. You may be feeling, you could be drunk, right? Some sort of substance in your system that's disconnecting you from physical reality as we standardly know it. You could be in love. Right? I mean, that I don't really see much else in here that would indicate that, but you don't really feel, you just feel a little fuzzy this week, Cancer. You don't really feel kind of as clear or as connected to reality as you usually do. I'm not sure what that's about. So let's see what we have next to it. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is kind of about losing your balance too. I mean, maybe some of you are suffering from vertigo. It kind of feels like that to me. It's like this really disconnected, you can't really get your balance kind of feeling. If you're feeling this way emotionally, there could have been a big shift recently in your life, Cancer, that left you feeling a little ungrounded, not really sure what's up and what's down. Your things that you thought you could rely on always being true, they aren't anymore. That's the sense I get here. Whoever I'm picking up on, it's just this feeling of, I don't know what to believe anymore, is what I'm hearing. Like, not sure. Excuse me, the Three of Cups in reverse. It can speak to overindulgence. So maybe you're just, maybe you're on vacation and you're just drunk every day. Or maybe it is something a little more serious, and there's been a breakup, or you were laid off or fired, and it took you really by surprise. Whatever has happened, assuming you're not just spending the entire week drunk, you are really not sure about anything right now. You're feeling really, wow, this is a really odd energy, because I don't usually feel quite this confused. you kind of feel a little isolated too in this. Maybe some of you have had an accident and you're in the hospital. And you're not able to think clearly. You're not quite sure what happened, or you know, it's all kind of coming back to you where you are, and you feel disconnected from people. I'm not sure who I'm picking up on. This is a really odd energy. I don't think I've ever felt quite this way, and now I have like this pressure in my ears. The Hanged One. So in this deck, the Hanged Man is the Hanged One, and it's in reverse here. I just want to show you the art. I know it gets a little buzzy when I put the cards close to the microphone, but you can see her. So it's in reverse, but this character can free themselves essentially at any time, but they're sort of looking for a new perspective by hanging upside down. And when it's in reverse like this, you might be afraid of losing something. You might be afraid of giving something up. You're sort of stalling. Like, you know you need to give something up in order to get something else you want, but you don't really want to give up anything. You're kind of hoping you can find a way to have your cake and eat it too, and so you're kind of putting something on pause because you don't want to give something up. Pardon me, just have water. So I noticed just now that we do have a king and a queen. So this could be a pair. This could be a couple. This could be why you're feeling so disoriented. Because you've fallen in love. You know, falling in love is not really so distinguishable from being completely drunk for a week, if you think about it. Cancer, that could be it. Or these could be two qualities of you. So really sharp, analytical, very clear thinking energy. And the Queen of Pentacles is this abundance, this financial security, feeling of being very comfortable in your body. You may be actually seeing a romantic partner as all of this, because you aren't feeling particularly clear right now. You're not thinking real clear. It's not necessarily that you're using your heart and not your head. You're just really confused and really discombobulated is the word. You know, I don't know, Cancer. I don't want to cause any fights with cross watchers out there, but I feel like maybe you have met somebody and fallen head over heels. You're just like drunk in love with this person that you've met. But that's not so easy because there's somebody else in your life. And you know, if you want to pursue this, I'm not saying that you've hooked up with this person, okay? You could just be feeling really attracted, really just drawn to this other person, and you very much want to explore that. But you know that you need to have a difficult conversation with somebody and end a relationship in order to pursue this one, or change your current relationship in some way anyway, to get to this place where you get to explore this amazing person. And you're having a hard time thinking clearly right now because you're just so drawn to this other person. So you can stall all you want. It's possible that this is just like being drunk and it'll wear off and you can just move on and forget about this person who seems to have every last box on your I want list checked, and gold stars all around, but I don't think it's going to go away. I don't know. I kind of feel like you're really in this space. Now, for those of you that maybe are recovering from an accident and just not really clear right now, you're not going to be watching this video, I guess, but if that is one or two of you, this may be how you see yourself and what you want to get back to. Like you may have some decision that needs making to get you back to the place that you want to be, and it's a hard choice, but it's part of your recovery. I feel like that might be yeah, I'll leave that in there because I think that might be relevant for a couple of you. You have to make the hard decision. You have to give up whatever it is. If you're in rehab, maybe, you know you can be this person who has these amazing qualities and can really succeed in your life and get more out of your life, but you have to give up whatever it is you're addicted to, because it's not possible for you to move into this amazing space while still being in that space of addiction. It could be for some of you. Let me pull one of these cards. Cancer. We have Tatiana's Fortune cards, and I picked it up at Barnes & Noble. It's a Lenormand style deck. With Lenormand, I don't read it well. I'm just learning it. I mean, I've been aware of it for a long time, but I've never really had the patience. And it's a very specific type of read, so it's not one that would lend itself so well to a general reading. But it's a series of images, and generally you pull many cards, and then you read and interpret the images based on what they're next to, what they're near. Here we're just going to pull one card, and you have the star. And I'm just going to see what that says. Find the short interpretation of the star first. A shining future, wishes come true, or a stroke of luck. It's a very positive card. So that's excellent. Let's find the longer interpretation and see if there's any additional information I can share with you. One of the loveliest of the cards, it says. The star is always connected with wishes, but it is also a very good omen for a lasting, bright future. So that's fantastic energy to come into this reading for you, Cancer. It primarily should be read as something lucky about to befall the person being read for, and it indicates dreams coming true. Wow. So maybe, just maybe, if you work up the courage to have this conversation and clear the path, you can have this heady, amazing, drunk feeling of love with this new person. And it could be quite a wonderful wish come true for you. Interesting. All right, Cancer. Let's see. Or if you work up the courage to make the choice to step away from something that's not good for you, that's not improving you, that's not enhancing your life, and move toward a space of recovery from that, you could have a really bright future where all of your gifts are at your disposal and you're able to fully take advantage of them to make your life a living dream, which is a pretty nice outcome too. This is The Universe Has Your Back deck by Gabby Bernstein, and it says, I surrender to a power greater than me. That really resonates for me in the recovery space. That's kind of like the Alcoholics Anonymous type of, I forget, the Serenity Prayer, I think it's called, where you surrender to powers greater than yourself, where you stop trying to control everything and accept that you need to open your heart. Yeah, it's an interesting reading. It kind of it's sort of hearkening back to this Hanged One in reverse energy, where you're resisting a sacrifice that needs to be made, something that needs to be given up. and the perspective shift that comes with giving something up in order to move into a space where something greater is waiting for you. I think that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope you have a great week. I'm going to go work on the December videos now. And thank you so much for subscribing, for liking, for sharing, for providing feedback on these videos. It really means a lot to me. This is a passion project, and I like to just tell you that I'm very grateful for you. For your every like, share, and subscribe helps the channel to grow and helps the messages get out to more people, and that's really my goal, to get these messages to as many people as I can, because I think there is something of value here. They're meant for someone. They're meant for you, maybe, or for someone you know. If it resonates and you think it might be relevant to someone else you know, please feel free to share. I think that's it. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next time. Blessings.